Hello students, welcome. Today's lesson is on substitution under a broader topic, linear equations and inequalities. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to put values in place of variables in a formula. Now, what is substitution in mathematics? When you talk about substitution in mathematics, it simply means it is an act of putting values in place of variables in a formula. Let me repeat the definition again. When we say substitution, substitution is an act of putting values in place of variables in a formula. For example, if you have a formula like y equal to mx plus c, where we have m is equal to 1, meaning the values for m has been indicated as 1. Then where we have c equal to 5, and we have, let's say, y equal to -2. If a question comes like, we should find the value of x, then what you are trying to do at this moment is that we are trying to put the values of this variable. M is now 1. We are trying to put the values of this variable. So m is 1, c is 5, then the value of y is -2. So substitution simply means we are trying to put the values here in place of this formula. We call this the formula. Back at the previous lesson that I teach on this platform, and the lesson goes with a topic, change of subject. If it is not familiar to you, you can refer back to my previous videos. Now, to substitute simply means we are trying to put values in place of variables in a formula. So let's quickly apply substitution to this formula. Now the formula is y equal to mx plus c. So we are trying to find x, this x. What we can do at this moment is to put the values in place of wherever we see the respective variables. So y goes with -2. So we represent y by -2, and this is equal to m. M is 1. So since it is multiplying with x, can put them in brackets. Then plus c. C is 5. C is 5. Now, to simplify this, we will get this will be x plus 5. Then to transpose 5 to other side of the equal to sign, it will be x equal to -5 minus 2. Therefore, x is equal to -7. This is what we term as substitution. In order for us to understand the concept substitution very better, let us consider the examples that is on the next page of this sheet. Example 1. If y is equal to 2x plus c, find y when x equal to 6 and c equal to 8. This particular example tells us that we are trying to substitute the values of these variables in place of wherever we will see them on this formula. So without wasting much of your time, let us simply go to the solution section. Now, let me write the formula or the equation. Y equal to 2x plus c. So we are trying to find y, but x has been given. The value of x has been given. The value of c has also been given. So substitution simply means we are trying to put in place the values of a given variable in a formula. This is the formula, or this is an equation. So we are trying to find y. Therefore, our y will be remain 2. The value of x has been defined here, and the value of x is 6. So instead of us to write the x we have to replace it by 6 plus c, and c is 8. So we simplify. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 8. So y is equal to 20. This is an answer to this question. We have find y, where x is 6 and c equal to 8. Let's quickly move on to the second example. That is example 2. Example 2 is saying if q equal to ut plus 1 over 2 at square, then we are finding q when u is equal to 20, t equal to 10, and a equal to 4. So let's solve this question. Solution is that let us first write the question or the formula. That is 1 over 2 at square. Now, wherever we see u, we put 20 there. Wherever we see t, we put 10 there. Wherever we see a, we put 4 there. And wherever we see yes and t, we put the same 10 there. So let us quickly solve. We are finding q, the value of q. Now, u is 20 and t is 10. So they are multiplying. That is why I've put them in a bracket. Plus 1 over 2. A is, what is A? A is 4. So we write our 4 here. Then the t is 10. But it is square. So you let the square affect only 10, not 4 and the 10. So to simplify further, we will say that 20 times 10 will give us 200 plus 1 out of 2. 4 is multiplying 10 square is 100. So at this juncture, we can quickly let's simplify before. So 200 plus 1 over 2, 4 times 100 will give us 400. So 2 will go into itself 1, then 2 will go into this 200. Therefore, Q, remember we are finding for Q. Therefore, Q will be 200 plus 200. And the final answer has to be 400. Now, without wasting much of your time, let's quickly move on to example 3. Example 3 is saying, given that F equal to VW over V plus U, find the value of V if F equal to 20 and U equal to 5. Now, for this particular example, we're supposed to apply 2 methods to it, and I'm going to show you all the methods. So, solution. Now, let us write the formula. The formula is saying F is equal to VW over V plus U, where F is giving us 20 and U is giving us 5. Remember, we are finding the value of V. Here is the case. V can be found here and can be found at the denominator section. Therefore, there is a need for us to make V the subject before we apply the substitution. That is the reason why we learn change of subject before learning substitution, because for now, I assume everybody knows how to make V the subject, or your knowledge in change of subject is very strong. Now, let me make V the subject. To make V the subject, then there is 2 methods involved. Either I use cross multiplication method or I use inverses of denominators. Now, for cross multiplication method, it simply means I should use the numerator of the left hand side of the equal to sign to multiply all the terms we see on the denominator of the right hand side of the equal to sign, then vice versa for the other side. That is cross multiplication method. And or using the inverses of denominator, it means that this denominator, the denominator is in the form of v plus u. So the inverse of v plus u is 1 over v plus u. Meaning that at this moment I need to multiply through by v plus u. And by doing so, automatically we will come back into the method of cross multiplication. It seems I'm talking much, so let me quickly move on to the actual solution using the cross multiplication method. So using cross multiplication, f will multiply v plus u, and vw will also multiply 1, because f is over 1 and we do not normally write it. Now f into brackets, since they are multiplying v plus u, and it is equal to vw, meaning we have applied cross multiplication. So at this juncture, we simplify them. So f will multiply v, and the same f will multiply u. So f will multiply v, and the same f will multiply u. So at this juncture, we will say, this juncture we have fv plus fu, which is equal to vw. Now we are much interested about the term that contains v, because we are looking for v. Therefore, since the right hand side of the equal to sign here has a term containing v, then let us bring it to where there is a term containing v. So at this juncture, we will say that fv is already here. We are letting this one to be transposed to the other side of the equal to sign. Therefore, since it is positive, if it comes to the other side of the equal to sign, the sign will change to be negative. That is what normally some tutors use for their student, but for me, the right one is that you have to subtract through by vw. That is the inverse of positive, or inverse of positive vw is negative vw. So we have to subtract through. Now we let this transpose, and it will be minus vw, which is equal to, then we are sending this one to cross the equal to sign. Since it is positive, it will tend to be negative uv. So for now, since there is v, and we want to make v the subject, then it was wise for us to make v the subject by thinking of what? Factorization. You have to factor v out. So if you write v here, on this term, f of v over v, or if we take away v from f of v, it will be left with f. So f will be in the bracket of the first term minus, then w will also be here. And this is equal to negative f of u. Sorry if I do this, I'm trying to use function for this. Negative fu, sorry for that. So now we want to make only v the subject, not v into bracket f minus w. Therefore, it will be v into bracket f minus w equal to negative f of u. So we divide through by f minus w. We divide through by f minus w. So this will cancel this, leaving v equal to negative fu over f minus w. Now we have made v the subject. The next step is for us to substitute f equal to 20 and u equal to 5. Remember, it looks as if the question here is incomplete since there is w around. So yeah, w was Sorry for this. W was negative 2. So we are now substituting. We are now substituting f equal to 20, u equal to 5, and w equal to negative 2 in place of the variables here, so that we will get the value of v. So to do this substitution, we will say therefore v is equal to negative is here, f has a value of 20, you are multiplying, then w has a value of negative 2, all over f is 20 minus w is, sorry, I've made a mistake here, w is negative 2, so negative 2 is here, and u was 5. Sorry for this error. U is 5. So let me rewrite it better for everyone to see. Now v is equal to 20 times 5 is 100, so negative 100 all over, this will be 20. Since negative is multiplying negative, it will tend to plus 2. V is equal to negative 100 all over 22. Therefore v is equal to 4.545. So this is the value for v when the other values for the respective variables has been substituted. Remember, for this example, we first make v the subject using change of subject. For the sake of time, I will pause here. On your own convenient time, try your hands on this assignment. Assignment 1. Given that c is equal to 5 over 8 into brackets f minus 32, find f if c is equal to 40. Meaning, if you substitute or put the value of c in place of this c here in the formula, what are you going to get for f? Remember, for this one, you need to make f the subject. This is a clue for you before you do your substitution, so that it will be very clear and fast. Assignment 2. If m is equal to 5, n is equal to negative 3, and p is equal to 2, find the value of q when m squared plus n minus 2p is equal to 1 over q. Now, to submit the given assignment and to solve more challenging questions relating to substitution, then visit the link on the About page of this channel. Click on the link to join a group of serious mathematics students just like you on WhatsApp. I created the WhatsApp group purposely to guide students all over the world through mathematics and to help solve their assignments and any other challenging questions with ease. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing and turn on the bell icon so that you will be the first person to get notified anytime I release new video. Like this video to help YouTube suggest my videos for other students on this platform. Tell me your thoughts about this video in the comment section below. Finally, share the video to your friends to whom may find it helpful. I am Dennis. Tutotito is my jargon. Thanks for watching this video and stay blessed.